Hi everyone. Okay, so it's Vlogmas day 4, and I feel like I've gotten a lot done in my yard, which I feel like I have completely neglected since Halloween because I got injured, like I fell backwards off that ladder. And I mean, my leg is still not great. It's like the leg. It went from my um ankle to my already injured knee. It is what it is, and I'm fine with it. I mean, the pain was really intense in the very beginning, I have to admit. And I couldn't bend my knee for a very long time. And I couldn't get in my car to drive or anything. But I'm able to, I'm very flexible. So, one thing, sorry, I'm trying to scoot back on here. Okay. One thing is that, I love working in the yard, and winter, summer, I love being out there. And so I'm trying to take like an hour a day or maybe like half an hour and just do some little things in my yard. It's kind of hard because a lot of my dad's things are in the yard. A lot of his yard stuff from his house and from the inside of his house. Like there's some totes also in the backyard and from his garage. So it's quite a bit. But nonetheless, it's really great to be able to rake some leaves. And it's harder because I'm using my cane, but I'm still able to rake some leaves and sweep up some stuff and pull some darn morning glories. That's a little bit harder because they're really hard to pull. They're like elastic, um, I don't know, like elastic Tarzan vines. And I hate them. They're pretty and they're green and they have purple flowers, but they are my nemesis. Let me tell you, never plant them. But I'm able to get out there for a little bit, and I just love being out there because when I go out there, this blue jay, there's it's it's offspring, and the I don't know if it's a male or female. I think it's a female. She calls me. She's like, "Ee, ee," whatever she does. and and I'm like, "Oh, she's out there. I got to go feed her." And I sometimes forget to put the bird seed out. And when my fountain was working, which I'm not going to even try to do that this winter, but I'd like to empty it at some point and then rinse it out and all of that because it's stagnant water and it's not good for them. And I don't want to put my arm in it. And it's funny because I talked about having like some mosquito bites on my arm. I'm really highly allergic to them, but what I noticed is that I noticed this, I mean, years ago, but what I want to say is that we have mosquitoes year round because it's not that cold here. And also all day long. So from morning to night, we never get a break from the mosquitoes, and we are around the water in several places. That way, that way, that way, and a little, yeah, and that way too. So mosquitoes just love me. And I think that sometimes, I mean, I've heard different things, but anyways, they like me. So I don't want to put my arm into the fountain to get the pump and fix it because I know how to fix it. But I don't want to put my arm in there because it's been stagnant water and amoebas are brewing and ugh. And the best way to do is like put gloves on, a long sleeve shirt, and dump the water into my drains there. So I'll probably do that at some point. But for now, I provide water for the critters outside, like, little bowls here and there. And I just saw, which I didn't know, the one raccoon that always like stands by my glass door. It's the offspring of this mama raccoon that used to come at my glass door and like knock on it. Like, I don't know what she did, but she must have hit it. She would hit it. And I was like, oh, she's here, you know, because I would be in the family room and I'd hear it and I'd come around and I'm like, there she is. And so this is her offspring. And she doesn't knock, but she waits by my glass sliding door. And she's so cute. But lately, she has been growling at me, and I didn't know why until, because they only growl when they have offspring, and she does. She only has two offspring. So two little baby raccoons that are about this size. Oh my God, they're so cute. And they get so scared, but when I go out there and try to put more food in for them, the babies go off and they're scared, and I feel so bad for that. But, the mama needs to eat because she's still nursing them. So I'm so happy that, her mama used to let me touch her on the nose. And one of her offspring would allow me to touch her on the nose, like boop, boop, boop. This is a different offspring. This is one in her, what do you call it, pack? It's one of her kits. I think it's called kits. Her kits. It's not the same one that I could touch on the nose. So I don't know what happened to that one. People around here trap them. And when they get them trapped, they have a service that comes pick them up and they dispatch them, if you know what I mean. It pisses me off, but unfortunately, that's what people are doing. They're putting traps out, I think, because of the skunks, but they're getting raccoons too. And the thing is that both skunks and raccoons are very family oriented. You kill one, it's like wolves, it throws off the whole balance of the family. And we live by the water. And like this big, there's water everywhere, but there's fields everywhere, farms everywhere. It's so upsetting, So if you live in an area where you get a lot of skunks and raccoons, just leave them be, please. Just like possums, skunks, raccoons, they eat the things that we don't want, like fleas, ticks, grubs, so don't water your lawn at night because the skunks will dig to get the worms and grubs. So that's a tip for you, but I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm really sad because it's not the same family unit that has been here for years. And I know that because there's a family down the street here that they live in the cul-de-sac of where I live. And they're right by the Deepwater Channel and where the field is and the water. So they're getting a lot of animals cross. And they don't have animals themselves. So I don't know why it bothers them so much. If they have a camera and they see them, or if they're spraying. But skunks don't spray for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, I can go out there. They know me so well. And yeah, they know me well. But, like, they'll warn me. And I'm like, okay. But they know me so well before the warning. Like, I know them well now. That they will just... I can't shoo them away. I'm like, go. I can't scare them. They won't go because they want the food and they know I'm not going to hurt them. And I have never been sprayed. But one of the stray cats got sprayed because it was eating and there was an aggressive, skunk. They are aggressive. They're like, they'll, they run up to you and they'll back up and they try to scare the animal. And the cat wasn't moving because it was hungry. So it did get sprayed at one point. But yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But he did come back and he's fine, And he's that white looking Siamese type cat that I've shown you. I'll try to show you in this video or the next. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, but now we're talking a lot. Let's get to what I need to get done in the yard and the rest of the area. I want to show you what I decorated too. Bye, guys. All right, so this is a little shed that I have the cats that I feed on top, and I put a box inside and then that heater for them, and then I just close it with a brick in between the door so they can get in and out, and then a big rock so that they can't, the wind won't blow it open. Here is the area. It needs a lot of cleanup, but this whole area was just filled with a ton of morning glories. And I cleaned all of this the other day. There I am with my cane. But I got up to a certain point, and I thought that was pretty good. It took me probably about 45 minutes to an hour. I got all this area behind the AC. I just wanted to show it better. All this green stuff needs to be pulled. It's just weeds, and it drives me insane. But at some point, I will get it. But I got all this area too. Hi guys. Okay, just the closing of the video. Look how beautiful that sunset is. It's gorgeous. And do you see the crescent moon? I'm holding this really awkward, so I know the phone is shaky, but look how gorgeous it is. Anyways, be grateful for what you have, and I want to hear what your wins were this week. Put them down in the comments. I'm excited to hear about it. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed week. So gorgeous. Oh my gosh, beautiful.